What's that sound? It's for amusement only, the EM and Bingo Pinball Podcast. Welcome back to For Amusement Only. This is Nick Baldridge. Tonight I wanted to just talk a little bit about what's been going on in my EM world. I do this from time to time. Recently I fixed up a bikini for a customer and got that working 100% here recently. It's a very fun game. And this particular version had a payout hopper installed, and he wanted to leave it on coin play, so that was pretty neat. I got the payout hopper working very well. That's the first hopper that I've worked on that needed any work. The micro switch on it needed replacing, and I'll do a show about that here soon because that took some doing. Aside from that, I had the second league night here with this league that I joined, and I am certainly a one-hit wonder. My score did not reflect the fantastic job that I did the meeting before, but I'm about where I suspected I would be. And other than that, I've been playing a lot of bingo. I've also been not staying up as late as I used to, which has led to fewer late night caffeine-fueled cleaning sessions and, tweaking sessions and so forth. So, but I've been playing a lot of games, so that's been very nice. Haven't won a whole lot. Nothing really super exciting to speak of. I did get a 5 in a line on one of the games. I've been playing a lot of Caravan, which is a beautiful game, and I just love the way it sounds when you win. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll see a few videos of that. And the way it counts replays is so loud and so distinct from the Bally games. It's really cool. As far as the Bally games, I've been playing mainly Nightclub. I just love that game so very much. It is so wonderful. When you get a big win and the replays start ticking on, it's so fast how quickly that game counts up the replays. And I introduced Sophie, my youngest, to Nightclub and got her to try that, and she really enjoyed it. She loved the rotating numbers feature. She thought that was really cool. And she got her first big win. She got a 3 in a row for 18, and it happened to be in the red line, which was doubled. She got 36. So I was pretty excited and proud, and she was really happy. She got paid off in jelly beans. So, other than that, I had a group of local guys come over from the league, including a couple of guys that I'd been intending to have over for a while. And we had a good night of pinball and a really fantastic bingo session. So everybody gave the games a shot, and a few won quite a bit. My friend Clark, who's been on the podcast before, has really increased his bingo game here recently. He was doing quite well. It seemed like every time he played a game, I heard the replay counter start ticking up, so that was pretty cool. And then we decided to play a dollar game on bingo, so I wanted to test out a little theory that I had about competitive bingo. And so we had a little mini tournament, and everybody started up their machine with a single button press, and that gives you the default odds for the machines that have odds. And the idea is to get 3 in a row on any of the machines, and whoever did that first would win the pot. Now, it ended up taking quite some time, believe it or not. So there were, 4 of us competing, including myself. So this is a pretty sad reflection of the terrible nature of my gameplay skills. But it ended up being Taylor Reese, who you might have heard on This Flippin Podcast. He's also been on this show before, and now he's dipped both feet into the world of VMs, which is pretty cool. But he got a 3 in a row. He was the first to do it, and it was pretty great. I started taking his picture, and he accidentally pushed the button and dumped all the balls. So if you look on Instagram and you see the picture of him holding a $5 bill, somebody needed change. That's why the game doesn't have a 3 in a row behind him. But I hope everybody had fun there, and I'm hoping to have some more local guys over here soon and get them to try the games. In other news, I've really been getting in touch with some new folks, and they're getting interested in picking up games, and some of them have picked up games, which is really exciting, and I'm helping a few of those guys work through a few problems and get their games up and running, so that's really cool. I mean, that's, one of the goals of the show is to get people to give these games a shot, so I'm glad that's starting to happen. And has been really, for some time, so that's really gratifying anytime somebody, lets me know that they've picked up a game, even if they don't need help fixing it up. But if they do, I'm here, and of course, anybody is welcome to contact me if they need a hand. Not that I'm the best, but I'll certainly give it a shot. And other than that, I've been working on pins around town, the usual, and I've got kind of a backlog since it's the holidays, so I've got, I think, 3 folks I need to get out and see here soon, and then I've got a list of later as well. Just a busy time, but I'm getting excited for the holiday. Of course, I'm really excited for the kids, and hope they have a good time. And shortly after that, I'll be making my way out to a listener's house and picking up a game. So I'm looking forward to that too. Picking up a Turf King. So I'm looking forward to digging into that game and really playing it quite a bit. And I'm really hoping that my daughter Ava will work with me on the refurb of it. She's gotten really into horses here recently. I think she has a classmate that does horse riding or something. And so I thought that'd be a nice bonding activity for us. So we'll see if that actually turns out or not. I'm not going to force the issue, of course. But if she wants to, the offer's there, and she said that she might. So sounds definitive. So as far as games which are available, up near DC, there's a Keeney Towers, which is a game that was made in 1938. It's flipperless, and it's an amusement pinball made by Keeney. They made a few 6-card bingos, and they made a few pinball machines, most of which had pretty interesting designs. on the playfield. And before that, as you've been listening to some of my episodes about really early pinball machines, you've heard the name Keeney come up before. They were a manufacturer and distributor before they got into the production side. So that's a real cool one. It's actually in fantastic shape, and it's not very expensive. So I've been toying with the idea of picking it up. Of course, I have nowhere to put it. So that one I'm not sure about yet. I'm still thinking about it. But if anyone else picks it up, let me know. And then the camp, one of the buyers backed out of buying the roller derby. And so that game is still available in New Jersey. And anybody interested should contact him. Roller Derby, again, is a magic screen bingo with the OK, or red letter feature. It's a fantastic game. It's really super fun. It's got great artwork. Then beyond that, I got a message from a listener up in the Seattle area. And there's a Gaiety for sale up there. And it's in interesting condition. It's at an antiques mall, and they're asking $500 for it, but it's missing the lockdown bar, which is fairly critical. And that means that it's missing the left and right buttons and the magic lines buttons. And that's going to be quite a challenge for someone to either locate or replicate. Beyond that, the playfield has significant wear. I mean, it looks rough. So, hopefully somebody can pick that up and give it a lot of attention, or find another playfield to swap in to it. Because that's essentially what it needs. Now, I would also highly recommend arguing the price down, because finding a lockdown bar is going to be quite the challenge, let alone the playfield. And then aside from that, Phil Bogema, you've heard his interview here recently. He's got quite a few bingos for sale in Colorado. So, let me know if anybody's interested in any of those, and I'll get you in touch with the right people and get you set up with a new game. Now, it's worth mentioning that the Keeney Towers that I mentioned needs some basic repair. It's not a super complicated game, so it's not going to take someone the rest of their life to put back together. It apparently doesn't have any cut units or anything like that. Vic Camp's game, the Roller Derby, is fully working. Phil Bogema's games are projects. From the sounds of things, they're not impossible projects. And then as far as impossible projects go, you've got the Gaiety up in the Seattle area. So, hopefully some games find some new homes here, and people continue to be interested in getting their first bingo. And of course, I'm here should anybody need assistance. Not that I am fantastic, but I'm here at least. So there's that. Well, that's all for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. My name again is Nick Baldridge. You can reach me at foramusementonlypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call me on the Bingos line. That's 724-BINGOS1, 724-246-4671. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Cast via RSS, on Facebook, on Twitter at Bingo Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram, also at Bingo Podcast, or you can listen to us on our website, which is foramusementonly.libsyn.com. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.